Morning guys, so all ready for another day at work. Like I said last night, got a lot to do. Something really exciting. I've caught some wind of something that might be happening with locations. I mean, they sent me a new list of like 4 or 5 towns that they said to have a look at, and I said to them I was interested in one of them, but it's already taken by corporate again. So they've emailed corporate to say that I want it, but my manager said that when he was in Margate with everyone, like the head of franchise turned up because obviously the guys are opening and been with them for so long, so they go down and support them, and apparently he couldn't have spoken more highly about me. So he's been talking about how they don't want to mess me around, so there's a possibility that I might get that location back, or the location that I want now, from corporate. But there is some other news, but I'm not meant to know it yet. But I've caught wind of it, and I'm really excited because if it happens, then if it happens, I'll just be so happy. I'm not going to say too much about it just yet, but I'm going to email someone today or tomorrow. But I don't know how to put it, because if I'm not meant to know, then someone's going to get in trouble for it. But I'm going to do some digging and see what I can find. But for now, I'm going to get myself off to work. I'm leaving super early because I realised that in all my old videos I used to have time to like walk along the beach and like go down to the pier and stuff like that, and nowadays I get up and I'm rushing to get to work, and it's normally because I'm so tired from the day before. But yeah, I'm going to see if I can get back into that routine of just getting up and getting out there and having a look around Brighton, because I'm not here for much longer. I want to do stuff like the Brighton Wheel because that's going soon. They're turning it into a zip line, and once it's a zip line I will not be using it because I'm terrified of heights. So yeah, so I'm going to see if I can do that soon, maybe this weekend. I'm not here next weekend, maybe the weekend after that I'll make a plan to go down there and go on it and see the views of Brighton. But yeah, I'm going to get myself together and leave the flat. It is such a lovely morning here in Brighton. I thought it would be really, really cold. And again, it seems like they're starting some kind of marathon with Fitbit. It's like Fitbit Park Run or something like that. But the most I'm doing is walking to work. I'm not jogging or running anywhere apart from across the road, so I don't get hit by a car. God, there's a dog behind me chasing me. I hate it. I didn't get to catch that fully, but it was like that guy was training his dog like it was a circus animal, like a lion, jump up and down off those little steps and stuff. It was so cool. My time down at the beach is finished because it is extremely cold, and now I need to get myself to work. So today has been interesting to say the least. I did the report this morning and it took me forever, like 2 hours, and it really should have only taken me about an hour or something. But it was the first time that I did it, so I'm kind of okay with that because I will get used to it and I will pick it up very slowly. And then I just spent the whole day managing the staff, which went really well, making sure everyone's doing what they were meant to do. It was so busy I didn't get to have a lunch break, so I was already like getting stressed out. And then some lady comes up and she goes, "Can I speak to the manager please?" And at that point I felt like grabbing another supervisor, because I've never felt like saying I am a supervisor here. So I just kind of said, "I am a supervisor here, how can I help you?" And this lady wanted to know what her daughter traded in, and I said, "Look, I really cannot tell you because she's not here and I don't have access to the account unless she's here." She's like, "Oh, but you have to tell me, she's been selling my stuff." And I said, "Well, unfortunately still I can't tell you." And she said, "Well, I've got the police involved." I said, "That's fine, bring the police in and we can go through the account." And then she snapped. She wanted the address, she wanted our phone number, she wanted our email, she wanted our Twitter handle, our Facebook, everything. She needed to know everything about the company that she could. So I gave her the address and I gave her the email, and then she wanted to know my name, she wrote my name down. Like, she was fine up until then. She just wanted to know who I was and the company, and she was going to go to the police and just explain what had happened. And then she turned and she started going on about how her daughter had stolen stuff from her. Fair enough, your daughter stolen stuff from you, you want to know where it is. But then she started saying about how these men had been forcing her to steal and come and sell it to us and then take the money back to them so they could buy her drugs, and how she couldn't get her daughter in her drug rehabilitation because it's not some for teenagers in the UK. And then she started saying that we were supporting these Pakistani men who are going around and attacking vulnerable teenagers. And she started quoting about how Rotherham had it and Oxford, and at that point I was just thinking, this lady supports EDL. Like, there was no doubt about it. She was shouting it out, not even talking to me. She wanted the whole shop to hear how she thought that our store was contributing to that here in Brighton. And then she specifically said, these Pakistani men, and she looked at me and she said, well, not Pakistani, just anybody in general. So I was just a bit like, okay. And as soon as she started screaming, my other supervisor came out to see what was happening, and it was just a ridiculous like rant at me about nothing. I had done my job, and then she was like, oh, this man doesn't want to tell me anything because he's scared of the Data Protection Act. No, I'm doing my job. I'm telling you that I cannot help you in this situation. If the police walk in and say, can you please put up such and such account, I will do it. I will put up the account and let them see the trading activity, but this woman had no right to come in and kick off at me and make the accusations that she did. I mean, I understand you want to protect your child, but coming into a shop and screaming things like that out is not a way of protecting your child. She said there was evidence on the phones, but whoever brought them in signed to say that we could clear them, so we've done our part. Like, my hands are clean. I just fear that she's going to come in tomorrow and I'm going to be there again. She's going to kick off. But if she does, like, all I've got to do is remember to stay calm and just remember the rules. Remember that I can't physically help her get into her daughter's account. If her daughter comes in with the card with her and then says that I'm okay to go through the account, then I'll go through it with her and say, this is what you traded in and this is when you did it. But until that happens, I would not be doing anything. And right now I'm going to get off because I've got some work to do. I've got to learn more about that 1, 2, 3 report and make sure that I can do it by myself in 2 weeks time, because I'm taking next weekend off, and tomorrow I'm heading home early because it is Mother's Day and we have planned to take Mum out for dinner. So yeah, so I'm going to go. See you guys soon. So because I've been busy working, I thought I'd order in some food, and I've been really naughty and got some pizza. So I went to Pizza Face. So there's curly kale, cheese, mozzarella and tomatoes. So I'm going to get dug in.